Representative of Iraq, and I now give the floor to the representative of the Syrian Arab Republic.
Thank you, Madam President. Madam President, in its frantic quest to set the region ablaze and start a large-scale war, the Israeli occupation entity launched on the morning of Saturday, October 26, an attack on the Islamic Republic of Iran on a number of targets in 3 Iranian provinces, killing 4 military personnel. This Israeli aggression represents a flagrant violation of the international law, the UN Charter, and the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Iran. It is yet another episode in a series of Israeli attacks on Iran, which include an aerial strike on the Iranian consulate in Damascus last April, and the assassination of an official guest in the capital, Tehran, last July. The Syrian Arab Republic condemns the Israeli act of aggression on Iran. It represents the occupation entity's utter disregard of international law and its continued criminal approach against the states and peoples of the region. We support Iran's legitimate right to self-defense and to protect its land and citizens. This right is enshrined in international law and Article 51 of the UN Charter. We stand in solidarity with Iran in the face of this act of aggression. Madam President, the Israeli aggression on Iran coincided with an Israeli aggression on Syrian territories, following an intensification by the Israeli occupation entity in the last few months of its malicious attacks on residential buildings and densely populated neighborhoods, on civilian infrastructure and border crossings. These attacks have killed dozens of citizens and injured others, and they have terrorized civilians. We warn that this large-scale Israeli aggression knows no limits or controls and threatens international and regional peace and security. Its consequences on the region and beyond will be catastrophic. In this vein, we condemn the financial support in billions of dollars provided by Western states to the Israeli occupation entity. They are providing it with all sorts of lethal weapons and thousands of tons of bombs and ammunition, taking the lives of tens of thousands of civilians, including women and children, destroying residential neighborhoods, schools, hospitals, UN premises, economic facilities and infrastructure that took long years to build. We also condemn declarations by some Western officials claiming Israel's quote-unquote alleged right to self-defense. They are impeding the Security Council. We stress that such financial, military, political, and media support makes these states complicit in Israel's crimes. It gives the occupation authorities the feeling that they are above international law. It emboldens the Israeli authorities to continue committing their genocide against the Palestinian people, to continue their barbaric aggression on brotherly Lebanon, to continue launching attacks on the states of the region, including my country, Syria. Once again, we call upon the Security Council to take immediate action and decisive action to stop the occupation entity and put an end to its aggression and violent crimes which threaten peace and security in the region and beyond. We stress the need to hold Israeli war criminals accountable and to make sure they do not enjoy impunity. In conclusion, we stress the need to implement the relevant Security Council resolutions on the Israeli-Arab conflict to bring an end to the Israeli occupation of Arab territories, including the occupied Syrian Arab Golan. Thank you, Madam President.
Je remercie le représentant de la République arabe syrienne.
I thank the